Hey, Greg McQuagge, Vice President of Corporate Maintenance at US Express. Just wanted to show you some of the features of the 2027 Freightliner Cascadia. So, if you notice on the Cascadia, we have side assist, and it's going to be on both sides of the vehicle. We also have heated headlights for when it's cold outside and you get the snow and ice. And you can't tell it from up here, but this particular truck has 5 different radars up here, a camera up in the center of the windshield, and those things all operate in unison to help out with the Detroit Assurance 5.0, which is Freightliner's collision mitigation system. Over on the passenger side, you'll see another blind spot radar. And so this radar will capture everything in your blind spot over here on the passenger side. So when you're making that right-hand lane change, or if you're making that right-hand turn and someone's trying to come up in here and beat you to the turn, now you have that to show you and make you aware if someone's in one of your blind spots. So that's kind of it for the exterior of the truck. Let's go on the interior and let's show you some of the features on the interior. All right, so welcome to the interior of the Freightliner Cascadia. A couple of new features on this 2027 Freightliner Cascadia. One major feature is the electronic braking, and one of the benefits to that is now you're going to notice in some of the older models you actually had your parking brakes up there that you would hear the air go in and out as you release those parking brakes or engage the parking brake. Here on these, when you release the parking brake, it's actually going to just show no longer have a red light. If you engage the parking brake, you get a red light. So the other benefit of having electronic parking brakes is when you release the brakes, and I'm currently sitting in neutral, if I got up out of this seat, it's going to engage the parking brake again. If I open the door, it would engage the parking brake. That's to prevent rollaways and the potential for someone to get injured. So it's a great feature, and looking forward to having these out on the road with that feature there. Some of the other features, of course, this truck has adaptive cruise control. Talked about the blind spot on both sides. If you notice on the pillars, there's these little caution lights on each pillar, and if a car was beside us, those would illuminate. So very similar to what most newer cars have today, right? They show you either illumination on the dash or on the pillar or on the mirror. That's what we now have in these. So great new feature for this year. One last feature on the dash up here is there's a light test mode on this particular year model truck, and that will help you with the pre-trip for the light portion of the truck and trailer. So you press that button, it goes through and shows all the lights. So then you're able to identify if there are any lights in the truck that aren't functioning. One last thing that this truck has, the previous trucks had optimized idle or opti-idle, and so on this particular year truck, we have opted for opti-idle with comfort mode. And what comfort mode does is it actually allows you to control the air conditioning similar to how you handle heat and air in your house from the Bunk there. For optimized idle comfort mode, you have stopped the truck and you're getting ready to take your 10-hour break. So what you'll do is you'll have the truck in the on position, the key in the on position, of course, because the truck is still running. You will tap this button on the right-hand side of the steering wheel twice, which takes you to optimized idle. From there, you will click on OK on the left-hand side. You'll see the interior comfort mode is currently off. You will set that to on and press OK. And then from there, you're in standby mode, and you can put the truck in the ACC position, so it's no longer on. Now we're in the bunk where the controls are for the bunk cooler. So you turn this thermostat to wherever you would like it. I'm going to set it on the lowest temperature, and the speed of the fan at whatever you would like. I'll set that at the highest temperature, and that is it. When the truck drops to a certain temperature, so it's set at the lowest setting right now, whenever it gets above that setting, the truck will crank up and run the AC to keep it at that setting. So another safety feature on the Freightliner Cascadia is when you are in the bunk, there's actually a safety feature that will do an alarm if you had some sort of an emergency. So you just press the red button. If you hit it in error, you press and hold the red button down, and it will shut it off. All right, so as you can tell, we're kind of in the bunk of the 27 Freightliner Cascadia. I pulled down the top bunk, so you have a ladder that comes down so you can get up into the top bunk. Windows on each side. I pulled back the covers of the windows so you could see them and get the natural light in. So then from there, put the bunk back up, and should be able to look underneath. More storage space underneath the bottom bunk. Triangles over there, but nice area. Even has some partitions in there to kind of keep, if you wanted to have chains in one area, oil and coolant in another area, have your personal items or whatever. So anyway, that's the bottom bunk there, and a lot of storage up here. Another storage for microwave. Nice area for a refrigerator. Outlet over here for TV or the refrigerator. We also have a TV mount underneath. Side window over here, and it also has a cover that is removable. Over here, a small area to let ventilation through with a small fan on it. More storage up top here. A nice size hanging locker. And nice place to eat. Another storage. And a little more storage up here and around the front of the truck.